you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're gonna have a cold day in hell for somebody trying to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. I listen to that quote every morning.
Mr. 180's in the building. Let's go. We go live in 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. 180. Listen, I be so excited. Y'all got to see me, but when the credits be rolling, I'll be back here getting myself together so I can give y'all a heck of a show. But guess what? I am here live. And I got my people with me. But what I need you to do first is call your mama, call your daddy, call your grandma and all them. Let them know that Mr. 180 is on the air. What I'm doing right now, I know y'all like, what is he looking at? Listen, I am sharing. I need you because sharing is caring. And I need you to let people know that we are here and we got some success stories. And we want to make sure that we get them out to the people. Oh, yeah. Because this month, I got some things brewing and you don't want to miss. I got things in my background. Oh, y'all see that? I'm going to just not even play it out. Y'all see that? That means we traveling this month. And right now, I'm going to bring up a co-host. Co-host is going to help me. Me and her going to talk a little bit. And we're going to bring up some guest stars with us. While she talking, I'm going to be sharing to make sure that y'all get up on here. Y'all let me know where you at, where you from, where's happening. Listen, make sure you let me know where you at, where you from. And y'all make some noise. Shoot up some hearts. Let's do this. Miss Marilyn Simmons, what's good?
Hey, Mr. 180. How you doing, bro?
I am doing good. I'm doing good, man. I'm so grateful to be home for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be on this show with you. Let the people know who you are and where you from.
All righty, y'all. I'm Marilyn Simmons. They call me MK. You can call me Dr. Simmons. You can call me Poet. You can call me whatever you want. But that'll just go by Marilyn K. Simple enough. It don't matter what the title is. Y'all know I'm just a girl. I'm just laid back, humble, and we representing for Dawson, Texas. But you know, I gotta give a shout out to my hometown, Mahia. Hey, that's that 254.
Okay. Wait, so right now you representing what city?
I'm in Dawson right now.
Dawson.
Yes, okay. Big D.
you know, people gonna be like, okay, where is Dawson? Somebody happening from Washington State. Big shout out to Washington State. Okay, so we all over the globe. So Dawson,
yes, sir, global.
You know, I get confused on where Dawson is at. You said 254, so I'm thinking Waco. You know,
You're close. We're between Hubbard and Corsicana, and we're about 35 miles from Waco. So yeah.
Okay, so we close.
Yes, sir.
Behind the scenes, I just had an experience with one of our guests that gave me some country living. Okay, but we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. So let's talk about the ministry that you have. How did you get to showcasing people? How did you get to where you at? Because we're about to really dive into some entrepreneurs. But let's talk about, you're kind of like the umbrella. You know what I'm saying? So explain to us what you got going.
Yes, I have a ministry and it's called the SOS Ministry. And It started back in 2020 where I just saw so many people around me that were doing great things, but they didn't have a platform and they weren't being recognized. So I always did a lot of playwriting. And so I would bring these people in to act in my plays, and I would come to find out not only could they act, but they could sing, that they were funny. So I'm like, okay, we got some actors, we got some singers, we got some comedians. These people need to be out there. They need to shine, you know. And I'm just a people person. I love people. I love sharing. I love giving. I love encouraging and supporting. And so I thought about the SOS ministry. And when it started, it was kind of just for ladies, and it was supporting our sisters. And then it kind of rolled on over into supporting our seed, because my kids, they had gifts and talents that I didn't even know about. They would be in their room writing, and they'll come out and say, Mom, this is my book I wrote. I'm like, oh, okay, so you can write. And then my son, he would be rapping, and I would hear him all the time, but I would like listen to him. He in there just clowning, right? But no, it was his original music and songs that he was writing. And so we got him a keyboard, we got him a drum set, and that just began to flourish. And then I have another daughter. She, oh, talk about singing the house down. But she's a little shy, but I'm gonna get her in 180, and we're gonna get her a platform as well. But they're
Hey,
all very gifted and talented. So it kind of rolls over into from supporting our sisters to supporting our seed. And I have nieces who are entrepreneurs. I have cousins that are entrepreneurs. I mean,
wow,
there are so many people that do so many things. Demisha Brooks, she does a flower arrangement. She does makeup. I have a cousin, Regina, that does makeup. My daughter does decorating. My niece does decorating. It's
wow,
just so much that my family members do. People at my church, we have so many talented people. So then I didn't want to leave me out because, again, I do a lot too. So it's
right,
supporting our sisters, supporting our seed, and supporting ourselves, because we got to keep
wow,
ourselves motivated, keep ourselves going, because sometimes some people are not going to offer you that platform. So it just
right.
encourages you to keep yourself going. Like, Archie, I love you. Baby, it don't matter if it's going to be one person on the live, two people. This man, he gonna keep going, he gonna keep pushing, and he gonna support 180 Life if nobody else does. And now he is global. So he came from
100%.
probably 2 or 3 views to 200 views to now he global. So that's what it's all about: supporting our sisters, supporting our seeds, supporting ourselves, just supporting our people. I just love it, and I'm glad that God gave me that gift of supporting, because I didn't have that. And like I
Right.
said, I kind of had to build my own platform with the
Wow.
help of the Lord, because without him I couldn't do nothing. But
Right.
it's just about encouraging and uplifting. And there's so many talented and gifted people around us, and they need that push. They need that platform, that encouragement, and that love. So that's
Wow.
how the ministry birthed, and it's just taking off. There's so much coming, y'all. I'm so excited.
Man, so let's talk about consistency because a lot of people do not understand that. And I like what you said is I tell that all the time when I go and speak. They didn't want to give me the opportunity. So God
Right.
gave me the tools to make my own
Yeah.
opportunity. I couldn't walk through their door, so I built my own door and I'm walking
Come
through
on.
it, baby. Listen, so talk about consistency, because sometimes you don't have the support and you don't have the means and the different things that these
Exactly.
bigger companies have. But what has made you stay consistent?
I tell you, it's the passion for the gift, and it's knowing that it is a gift. When I have people, like, I'll do plays and I'll have people come up to me in tears and they're
Wow.
like, that touched me. I needed that. Or this character was me. That character was me. So it's all about embracing that gift and having a passion for it. And when
Wow.
you're able to see how you affecting and touching lives, even if it's just one life, that's amazing. And so the
Wow.
fact that it is a ministry and it's not just something that I'm doing, you got to be passionate about your gift. You got to be passionate about your calling. You got to be passionate about your destiny. Otherwise, it's easier for you to lay it down. But
Wow.
you be passionate about it if nobody else is. I tell you, I have put time and money into, like, we went to Hollywood, and my family was like, girl, what, girl, you going up there, girl, blah, blah. And you got certain friends, girl, Hollywood, you ain't gonna get your foot in the door up there, this and that. But I'm passionate about that. I believed in me. And when I went, so many doors open, so many opportunities open.
Right.
So you
Wow.
have to have that passion for your ministry, for your gifts, for your destiny, for the vision that God has given you. Because if you're
Wow.
passionate about something, you're not going to turn that thing loose. You're going to be like Jacob, I'm going to hang on to this, Lord. I ain't letting you go until you
Mhm.
bless me. And that's
Hey.
how you have to be with your gift, with your ministry, whatever it is. And like I
Wow.
said, you might only have 200, 300 followers. Stay consistent. As he said, stay passionate. There is no limit to where you can go if you just keep that passion, keep that fire burning. And like, even when I didn't have books out or plays out, I was still up at midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, writing, writing, writing. I got so many books on my desktop, so many plays and movies, and they're just sitting there right now. But I'm consistent. I'm
Yes,
constantly
ma'am.
doing it. So when God does open that door, oh, you need this? I got you. I'm right here. I'm ready. When that agent comes, oh, here I am. I'm ready. I got my stuff. I got dresses in my closet I haven't worn yet, but they red carpet ready because it's coming. And
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
staying consistent, not only with my gift, but with my faith in God, because he didn't give me this for me to just sit down on it. So you
Wow.
have to understand that these gifts are blessings. It's not just a talent. You're not just good at what you do. It's a gift. So stay
Yes, ma'am.
consistent in that thing, and God gonna do what he do if you do
Wow.
what you're supposed to do.
Yes, ma'am. Listen, y'all, we already getting to the juice of it. So if you are here, we definitely want you to tap in, tap in, tap in. I think we having a little bit of internet issues. It's storming over here. So
Oh,
we
okay.
listen, if we having internet issues, we gonna make sure this show get out. But definitely tap in, let us know where you at. But we're gonna start with we're gonna do ladies first. We're gonna do ladies first. Okay. So we're gonna start with our
Yes.
first guest. I'm gonna let you introduce the young lady.
Y'all, I am so excited. Y'all think I'm a serial entrepreneur. Y'all think I do a lot. But this young lady right here, she has had the Ray of Light ministry that she does. She's an artist, she's a fashion designer, and now she's gotten into photography. And I tell you, I am so absolutely proud of her because she has broken out of her shell. Y'all, she's such a hard worker, and she just that passion. She is so
Hey,
passionate about what she does, and she takes beautiful pictures. And it's like she comes up with things and ideas and concepts that you wouldn't believe. So
right.
she has her own photography company, and it's called Keara's Fat Photography, PHAT. And so y'all welcome in Miss Keara Chantel.
Hey, hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. So they're telling us that you do photography. How long have you been in photography?
I've been a photographer for about 2 years now.
Okay, okay. When did you realize that you had that eye for what behind the camera?
It started back in high school when I first started for yearbook. I was had the whole year to do it for the class, but then after I graduated, when I think I was about 19 when I realized that this is something that I wanted to do, and I actually decided to make it into a business last year in December. So I really got more into it then.
Wow, wow. Okay, so you've been doing photography about 2 years. Now you're technically classified as an entrepreneur. How does that really feel, Miss Entrepreneur, straight out of high school? Okay.
It feels really good. I just love taking pictures and making works of art and turning it into something more and just enjoying and capturing memories. So it's
Wow,
just
wow.
really been a blessing to have that gift and to be able to share it with others.
So they tell me that you're inside of this wonderful, awesome international magazine called 180 Life Enterprise Magazine. That's her name right there on the cover, y'all. Miss Keara Washington with Fat Photography. How does it feel to be published and literally around the world? Like we got over
It feels
4,000
amazing.
subscribers that get a hard copy every
Um,
month.
it just feels really good to know that I'm able to spread my joy around the world as well. And I thought it honestly, I thought it was just in Houston, but when you told me around the world, I was like even more shocked. I was like, okay. So it's just really nice to be in my first magazine and be able to spread my joy to others as well.
Wow, wow. So, what keeps you going? Like, what keeps you? Because, so a little bit about me, y'all know I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a photographer as well, and being the photography I do, I'm a celebrity photographer. But sometimes it has its ups and downs as an entrepreneur. But what is the thing that keeps you going? That says, you know what, in this season, I might not be booked as much, but I'm gonna work on my craft more. What is it, or who is it that keeps you going? To say, hey, I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say it's the 13-year-old in me. I've always had like a dream of to keep pursuing my goals. And mostly what inspires me is really nature, just getting outside and bonding with nature, and it
Wow.
gives me my inspiration.
Wow. I love that. I love this. So you like to do nature shots and outdoor shots and stuff like that, right?
Yes, those are my favorites so
Okay,
far.
okay. So y'all listen, tell people how they can follow you. She's not going nowhere, but I want to make sure that the people that are online, they come in, they go out, they come in. Y'all don't worry about the numbers. They're gonna be up there. Don't worry about what you see on your screen. All right. So tell people where they can follow you.
So I do have a Facebook page, and you can follow me at Kiara's Fat Photography on Facebook, and that's all I have up for right now. And that has all my information on it. And there's a logo for it and everything on Facebook at Kiara's Fat Photography on Facebook.
listen, everybody, she's traveling, she's doing her thing. Y'all make sure that y'all book her, support. I'm gonna do this now, Keara. I'm gonna put your link in the chat when we get done. Okay, I can't do it while I'm on live. I can't do 2 3 things. Then I get distracted. All right. But listen, y'all, I'm gonna speak this thing. As a young entrepreneur, I want to tell you, keep going after it. Perfect your gift. Okay. No matter what you do, perfect your craft. I'm gonna tell you just like this: a heart surgeon didn't be able to do heart surgery just waking up and doing it. Okay, they went to school maybe 10 years, maybe 8 years. They did a residency, maybe 2 or 3 years, and then they probably got that one opportunity. And that one opportunity turned into more opportunities. Okay. With me, I tell people this just like this: nothing was given to me. I seen an opportunity, I took it, and I ran with it. So I want you to say this: listen, no matter what you do, keep perfecting your gift. If it's YouTube University, if it's a class at one of the theater or one of the art classes or something like that, keep going after it, perfecting your gift, learning how to be better, learning your lighting. Just continue to perfect your gift and stay consistent. Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
Don't go nowhere. We gonna have you back on the show. Okay. We're gonna have a little fun
Okay.
in a little bit. All right.
Okay.
All right, so Miss Simmons, you know Miss Keara. How are you feeling? She's doing her thing. How are you feeling?
Man, I tell you, I am so excited. And when you ask her about her inspiration, I'm surprised she didn't mention you because I don't know if you recall this, but you really lighted a spark under her when we were doing my photo shoot and my husband, when we were down there. That's the thing I love about you. You do not mind sharing your knowledge and your experience. You were in the middle of a photo shoot. You had just gotten off the phone with a major celebrity. I mean, you were busy, you were booked, you could have rushed us in and out. But at the photo shoot, you took time out to teach her about the lighting and how this goes and how you have to set up. And you see how I'm turning these lights off? You see how I'm moving it? And I was like, look at this. I'm like, he is booked, he busy. I know he's tired. We were late. I mean, he could have easily rushed us out. But for you to just take that time and to just nurture that gift in her, I thought that was amazing. And I know that that really lit a spark under her because she talked about that and she was so excited. And I was like, yeah, girl, you learned from one of the best, as you said, a celebrity photographer. And
Yes.
we were just like, I was like, that blew my mind. And that had a real impact on her. And
Wow.
it just kind of made her flourish and just come on out with it. So I
Wow.
thank you for that. And I remember that. I don't know if you remember that, but that meant so much to her. And so I'm super proud of her because not only that, she's had several businesses. She has a t-shirt business. She had African aesthetics, but this is it's a different thing. It's a spark. There's that passion there. And so and she's consistent with it. She just never stopped taking pictures. She's just got pictures everywhere, even of the dresses she's made. She's consistent with it and you can see that passion. And I just want to thank you for sparking that and for just setting that out because that's not something I can relate to because I don't do that. That's not my thing, but that's
Understand.
something that you do. And for
Yes,
you to just take that time and just give her those golden nuggets, that was beautiful. So I'm excited for her and I'm so excited for the waterfall of blessings that God has in store for her.
listen, one thing I am going to say, big shout out to Miss Michelle Unveil. He never mind sharing the spotlight. Listen, I believe and this is something that I've always lived by. I believe there's enough space out here for everybody. I
Yes.
believe that there's not only one slice of bread. Everybody doesn't eat Miss Bayard's. Some people
Come
are like
on.
me and don't mind getting Hill Country Fair. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real Hill Country Fair type guy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't, there's enough for everybody. And one thing
Yes.
about our young people, you have to make sure that the fire that was sparked in me. And I'm saying that with Miss Michelle Unveiled. She's the one who got me booked for Black Panther. And she doesn't like me to tell people, but she was the one that got me booked for Black Panther. And it was like, man, somebody gave me the opportunity and was like, hey, you're
Mhm.
going to do this. This is how you're going to do it. And I didn't get to go to school for photography. I didn't get to go and,
Mhm.
I didn't get that education. So when I see other people like, hey, it doesn't matter how you perfect your gift, just make sure that you perfect it. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? And
Love
get
it.
with people that can do it. So we're gonna keep this train going. We thank everybody. Definitely tap in with us. Let us know that you're here. Hit the share button. But okay, introduce our next guest. Introduce our next guest.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Both of these are my babies. I'm excited. This is my baby. This is my baby boy. He don't like me saying it, but he's the baby of the bunch. But he has always, again, he's been very gifted, very talented. They just always doing stuff. He'd like take a computer apart, put it back together. He used to rig up our cable back in the day. I ain't trying to get arrested in that. He was just a little kid, but he's always had the gift of just a knack for knowing how to. He just catches on to any and everything. Like I say, any problems we had, we like, come on, little engineer, come fix this, come do this. Right. And like with his music, he just sit down and because I was like, you got to show, you got to perform. You have something coming up. You got a service. Oh, I got it. I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it. And I'm like nervous. I'm like, okay, you got a week, and he'll sit there and that music comes. He put his music together. The words come. And when I tell you mind blowing, so he is so gifted. He is so talented. He is Brat Boy Saint. Just Saint. His name is Pete. We call him Poppy.
All right. Y'all shoot some hearts. What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Listen, Brad Boy saying, first off, we got to start with the name. How did we get the name, man?
The name. So I would say a couple months ago, maybe 4 or 5, I had to change my name because there was a similar artist to me with that name already. Okay. And I could not find a name. It was like a month before I was able to find a name. And I happened to get saved around that time. And it just came on my mind like Saint. It just dropped on me.
Oh wow. And that's the thing is just knowing different artists that still love the Lord. So let's talk about that journey on how is it important to be saved and making sure that your light still shines in your music.
It's very important to me because I know when I was younger, we didn't really have artists that were talking about the right things or positive things, and I want to make sure that the kids that's listening to music now, they have somebody positive to listen to.
Wow. That's what's up. So what type of music do you do, man? Just in case some people didn't know, I know we were talking earlier, but let the people know what type of music do you do, man.
Yeah, I go for old styles, boom bap. I go for trap, R&B. Just I love music a lot, so I try a lot of different sounds.
You play any instrument?
I play piano. Yeah.
Oh, you play piano? Okay, keyboard. Okay, we might have to have a jam session. I might have to drive down a couple times, have a little jam session. All right, so your mom tells us that you're into technology. You're doing different music and different things. So is it that you want to be more on the engineering side, or do you want to be more on the artistry
side? At first, it started off, I just wanted to be an artist, but I knew that unless I wanted to go to studios and spend a lot of money, I had to figure it out on my own. And I slowly fell in love with engineering. So I think that's something that now that I've been doing it for so long, I don't want to stop doing that. So I want to do both.
Okay, that's what's up. That's good. Y'all definitely, if y'all are in the Central Texas or around that area, make sure that y'all hit up my boy Brad Boy Saint. All right, man. So I gotta ask you the same thing I asked Keara. What keeps you going, man? First off, let everybody know how old you are, because they're gonna think that you like 15. Man, oh, that's cool. We don't want you to get the sympathy vote, the Easter clap. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how old you are,
man. Last Sunday I turned 21.
Okay. Well, happy birthday, man. From the 180 Life family, happy birthday to you, man. All right, 21 years old. What keeps you going, man?
I just think about how big it can get. Like my mom said, there's no limitation on it. And there's times where I want to give up, but I always just think about, what my future can be like.
Wow, that's what's up. That's from a small city. Am I correct? Am I right? Is that the right?
Very small.
Small city. A lot of people have that small city, and then before you know it, you grow up like, man, I knew him. I knew him when. All right. So what's your? You don't mind me asking? And I didn't prep him for this question, y'all. So we're gonna see what he give us. Lord Jesus, here we go. What's the end goal, man? What do you see? What does successful mean to Brad Boy Saint?
Successful.
I didn't prep. We live.
Saving as many souls as possible.
Oh wow. What's your favorite scripture? Give me the scripture now. You got it.
I like when it says, if you deny me on earth, my Father will deny you in heaven.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that'll preach right there, young man. Don't.
Well, I will deny you in heaven. Yeah,
That'll
yeah.
preach right there. And that's really what it's about, is really letting your light shine, no matter which way you go, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at. I'm grateful to be traveling. I travel a lot, man. And I dare not go anywhere without knowing, hey, look, for God I live and for God I die, man. So make sure that you keep that light shining no matter what you do, no matter what job. I'm gonna say this. Mama might get mad at me, but I'm gonna say this. All right, I need to take off this clear real quick. We have. She said, "No, I'm good. I'm good." Um, no matter what genre you're in, make sure that you keep the dignity and respect of God. Don't go into one thing about music is you go into these different places and they'll want you to compromise your respect. They want you to compromise. Don't compromise. Don't wither. Don't go away. You get where I'm coming from. Make sure that no matter what you're doing, hey, I stand on this set of morals. I stand on this set of values. And don't compromise. Always keep God first.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we
So,
got any new music coming up here?
and new music, the one that we performed last Sunday, I want to try to get that one out today. It may not be on distributors today, so it'll be about 2 days. But it's a song called "Open Doors."
Okay. Tell us a little bit about Open Doors. Where did it come from? What is it about, man?
I was struggling to find a song because, like my mom said, it was down to like the last 3 days, and it came to me, and it was just about not giving up on our dreams because of the promises that God made to us.
Wow. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And it's crazy because even at my age, and some would look and say, man, he's been afforded a great career. But some days you just want to throw in the towel and say, hey, I can't give up. But just to hear you say, amen, God will stay true to his promise and open doors. Just know you're inspiring people, even of myself, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So once you get that sound out, we want you to shoot to me. We gonna distribute it out. If we can't get it to the distributor, we gonna be the distributor. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, y'all listen. Y'all shoot some hearts. Y'all shoot some likes for that brat boy Saint. He's in the building. We're gonna bring Keara back up. We got everybody. We live here. Look, y'all. We're gonna have a little round table a little bit. Brat boy, I'm gonna unmute you when it's your turn, okay? Because your microphone, I don't know. His was the best one before. And then it started messing up. Got on live. Y'all know we on technology. All right, so today we talking about passion. I think we did the big shout out to Z Speaks, Miss Z this morning. Her word was motivation. Motivation. So when you hear the word motivation, what comes to mind? Marilyn Simmons.
For me, it's push, to just keep pushing. You got to keep going no matter what. Because if you motivated, that means you're going to keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. I don't care how many doors close in your face. You keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing past the pain, the sleepiness, the people that, try to discourage you. Push. So for me, motivation is push. No matter what, I'm going to keep pushing past this, past that, past the other, past them, past him. Push until I get to my destiny. Push.
Wow, push. Okay, Keara, I'm coming to you. We gonna pass the baton on push. What is a situation that you've been in that you just like, hey, I gotta keep pushing? Do you have one off the top of your
Boy,
head
I'm
that
about to take off right and I ain't gonna say nothing.
what is
Like
something
right
that you like,
now.
hey, I had to keep pushing and this is how I made it through.
Um, like one of just a situation that puts me, like I'm to push through.
Mm-hmm.
Just basically dealing with myself is mostly like I tend to beat up on myself a little bit too much, and I feel like I'm not worthy of things. But the thing is, I have to remember basically in Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Come
That's
on.
one of the things that motivate me the most. And just like I said earlier, I have to do this for the 13-year-old in me who was always the dreamer, and I always have that person in the back of my mind, younger me, and just thinking about myself, motivating myself, and keep being resilient and going through because I know I have better coming for me. So that's what keeps motivating me, just to be better version of myself than I was years back and just be stronger for, I would say, like my younger days and even my past, just to go forward above that from where I was before.
Wow. Wow. Brad boy, I'm coming to you, man. I'm coming to you. But we got to stay in this vein real quick. Can I speak into your life? I'm gonna tell you this. When I was 13, cuz I keep hearing you say 13, 13. So when I was, I want to say about 12, 12, 13, I started dealing with self-esteem issues. In school, back in my day, you could tease each other and it was okay. Like now you might go to jail for teasing people. They call it bullying and all types of stuff now. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, um, I dealt with self-esteem issues and I had went through so much as a kid that, the self-esteem had turned it into almost wanting to be suicidal and not wanting to live. I want to speak to you and let you know that overcoming self-esteem and overcoming childhood things in your own self, overcoming yourself, it could be an obstacle. But again, as she said, if you keep pushing one step in front of the other, and a lot of times, especially in the photography world, I can speak to you from the photography world. Behind the camera is my peace. Behind the camera is my joy because I see happiness in other people. And one time when you have to overcome the 13-year-old you, it's the joy in other people. You know what I'm saying? So I get you. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to understand, keep finding that joy, keep finding that peace, and don't give up. You got to remember, don't give up. Even if you taking pictures, I have times when I go out and I photograph people without even needing to be paid. I just need to go out and find somebody to photograph. Hey, can you meet me here and just have a good time? That's your piece. That's you overcoming the obstacles. You know what I'm saying? Overcoming and keep going. Okay. Like
Hmm.
make sure you understand, hey, God, and it says this in the Bible, Lord, if my Bible scholars, y'all gonna help me. All right. Y'all gonna help me, all right? Because the Lord knows Bible scholar. I don't know where it's at, but it says that you're wonderfully made. You're made in,
Yes.
and then if you go somewhere else, it says you're made in his image. But the thing that I love is when he says he knows your destiny. So that means he knows your beginning before you
Yes.
even started. You know what I'm saying? But we are a peculiar people. I can just go from scripture to scripture
Come on.
to let
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, that God got you. God got you. And don't let yourself be the blockage of yourself, if that's
That's
okay.
right.
Does that make
All
sense?
right.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go over. We coming, Saint. You ready? You ready? He like, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. All right. So we said push, we said motivation. And she said that's what's pushing her. She said, I could do all things through Christ that strengthens us. What is it that you believe that you can do because God gave you the vision? What's the vision? Have you written it down and made it plain, Mr. Saint? Have you written your vision down?
My vision. Mm, yeah, I see it. I just see it becoming really big. I see it myself
Okay.
inspiring people
Okay.
and just
Inspiring people.
growing it. Yeah,
Okay, so if you could inspire somebody right now, say right now, you 21. I like 15, 16. So you gotta excuse me, all right? But you 21. So if you could inspire somebody right now, like, hey man, I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I don't want to do it. I don't know which way to go. What would you say?
my biggest thing I would tell them is that regardless of what you've done in your past or the person that you are in the moment, that God can still use you because that was my biggest thing. I looked at my mistakes and I felt like God couldn't use me or I wasn't good enough. So I tried to make myself better instead of allowing God to, make the situation better.
Wow. Wow. I ain't got nothing else to say.
They
Simmons,
did. They
what they say, Simmons, these your kid.
did. I'm telling you, they did. They be inspiring me more than they know. Trust me.
Wow. Wow. Listen, guys. Okay, give us the city one more time, Miss Simmons. Give us the city.
Dawson, Texas.
Dawson, Texas in the building. They definitely didn't come to play. They came to inspire. Photography, music, technical. Me and Brat Boy saying we gonna have a conversation after we get off this live. Cause I got something for him. We gonna work on some things. Listen, guys, I need y'all to go and support. Before we go,
We gotta, and if you guys have not read about these two young entrepreneurs, you can find one in the June 2024. You can find the other one in May 2024. I believe we had another one in April
Yes,
20.
Kayla Simmons.
Yeah,
That's my niece. Yes.
yeah, we definitely had another one in April 2024. Y'all definitely have to tap in, tap in. But before we get into our next portion, I gotta pay a couple bills. So listen, I need y'all to rock with me. All right, Brad Boy, you rocking with y'all don't go nowhere because we gotta pay these bills real quick. All right. So listen, y'all, if y'all don't know, then you gotta get to know Sin Styles is the way to go. Syndicate is not just a brand, it's a lifestyle. To view their inventory, go to sinstyles.com, www.sinstyles.com. They have original quality, custom design, custom collections, many colors and styles to choose from. Make sure that you go to sinstyles.com. Guess what? Central Texas, the Zamora Foundation presents Four Colored Girls. Four Colored Girls will be in June the 8th at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. at the Clean Arts and Activity Center. The location is 801 North 4th Street in Killeen, Texas. They will have the Black Tea Talk after the first show. I believe that starts at 4 p.m. That is in Killeen, Texas. They are going to have the talk back. Listen, they're going to have Dr. M. Ann Schillingford, Dr. S. Ken Butler, Dr. Jude Austin, Dr. Yolanda Washington, and big shout out to Dr. Carrie Ann Zamora. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what, guys? I need y'all to go check out the Men of Valor 2020-24. 2020. Ooh, I had messed that up, didn't I? Men of Valor 2024. They are available on Amazon.com. Big shout out to all the Men of Valors. We are having our gala February the 22nd, 2025, right here in San Antonio, Texas. So make sure that you stay tuned for those tickets, for those tickets, for those tickets. Listen, if you would like to get and be a part of the 180 Life Enterprise magazine, all you gotta do is tap in with me. Y'all already know you can go to 180life.com. Make sure you understand we do photography, magazine placement, radio, podcast interviews, book signings, grand openings, social media management. We do it all. But look, you can't even stop unless you do this. Get your subscription now at 180life.com, 180lyfe.com. You don't want to miss these up and coming entrepreneurs, inspirational stories, things that can help the whole family, from recipes to fun to inspiration. Go get your subscription now over at 180life.com.
If you stay in environments where people don't recognize the value of you, you will shrink your gift to the size of what they can stand. And that's what causes anxiety and depression and stress, because you have had to shrink. I refuse to be small because you think small. I'm not shrinking my vision because you can't catch up. You either better roll with me or you gonna get rolled over.
Listen. I am here live at 5 on 180 show. I got Dr. Marilyn Simmons with me. She brought some wonderful guests. They have been a part of 180 Life Enterprise magazine. So I thank everybody that's been rocking with us. Look, we cannot leave without being inspiring to the people. So listen, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of inspiration. I'm going to let everybody that's on this live go around and inspire you. Listen, do not stop. Put one foot in front of the other. Do understand, everybody might cheer for you does not mean they're cheering for you. I'm going to say that again. Everybody that's cheering for you does not mean they're cheering for you. Listen, also, everybody's not meant to go to the top with you. It has been the hardest 3 months of my entire life. And God has blessed me with a nice long career. I have been able to travel the world, but the last 3 months of my life, I know y'all been like, man, bro ain't been on live. Bro been going through this. Bro been going through it a little bit. If I can just be real with y'all, it's been the longest 3 months because everybody that I wanted to go to the top with me has been showing, certain people have been showing me, hey, they don't afford the reward of going to the top with me.
Yeah.
And it's been harder to cut people off than to keep people going and anchoring me down. So I'm telling you that to let you know that even though you might see the glitz and glamour, y'all see the red carpet, y'all see the suits, y'all see the Gucci and all this other crazy stuff that I be having to wear. But listen, sometimes sometimes you got to let people go and you got to let people stay where they're at. And sometimes it does hurt, but let me encourage you that consistency consistency will always win. Let me say this, stay prayerful, because when God gives you the vision, he will also give you the ability to make the vision not only come to pass, but to sustain the vision. I'm going to pass it over to Dr. Simmons. But Dr. Simmons, I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to say that again. When God gives you the vision, he's going to give you the opportunity to make sure the vision comes to pass, and he's going to give you the tools to make sure that you can sustain.
Yes,
Inspire the
amen.
people. Inspire the people,
All
man.
right. What I'm going to say is don't let people's opinions of you override God's plan for you. As he's just trust in God and just trust in what he gave you and keep moving ahead. People are going to talk. People are going to say that you're not going to make it. Like you said, people are going to have to drop off. Everybody's not built for the altitude in which you're going. And that's okay. It doesn't mean that you don't love them. Don't allow the enemy to guilt you in to staying into people's lives who are unproductive or who are keeping you stagnated. It's okay to grow. It's okay to allow people to fall off. Just allow God to do what he's doing. And like I said, don't let people's opinions of you override God's plan for you. It's in you. Go get it.
Hey, go get it. Keara, what you got to tell the people?
I would just tell everyone to just, if you have goals, stick to those goals, and don't let anyone come in and take those away from you or distract you from keeping yourself going forward with what you want to do.
Oh, wow. Wow. I like that. I like that. Keep to those goals. Brad Boy Saint. There you go. What you got to say, man?
I would just say to follow God's instructions. I know a lot of times we want for things and we wonder why it isn't happening. I would say to look back and think about the last thing that God told you to do and follow those instructions. And it may not come right when you want it, but you'll see things fall into place the exact way that he said it would.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Listen, y'all, these young folks on fire for God. I love that. These young folks is doing it. They inside the 180 Life Enterprise magazine. Listen, Brad Boy saying, where can they find you on Facebook, man?
Can you say that one more time?
Where can they find you on Facebook or Instagram?
Facebook, it's going to be Brad Boy Saint on everything. So BRATBOYSAINT. And then you should find a link tree on any social media platform to lead to others.
All right, y'all. Y'all make sure that y'all go follow him. Brad Boy saying, stay there. We're going to see you on the other side. Listen, Keara, where can they find you on all social media platforms?
You can follow me on Facebook at Keara's Fat Photography, and I also will be creating an Instagram account as well, and there'll be a website coming up too, also.
Okay. So y'all make sure y'all get over to Facebook. Make sure you get over to Facebook. Stay tuned. We're gonna be right back. Listen, Miss Simmons,
Yes, sir.
you done did it again. What they say, you did it again, girl. They got some good people. Had a great show. First off, I want to thank you. Thank you so much. Every time I remember our first conversation, y'all. Believe it or not, I'm a late night entrepreneur, and I think our first conversation was at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It was at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, "Tell your husband." I said, "I apologize. I'm up and going." You know what I'm saying? But I just want to tell you how proud I am of you. Keep going. She continues to show up, show out, and make things good. Where can they find you online?
Okay, I'm on Facebook under Marilyn Simmons, or you can also go to Marilyn Simmons Official on Facebook. And then I also have Salt of the Earth on Facebook, and I have Sisters Speak. That's another group that I have on Facebook. And on Instagram, it's going to be Marilyn Simmons Official. And then on TikTok, it's Marilyn Simmons 3.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what's next? What you got next? You already know I'm coming to you and asking you. I need an exclusive.
I got something good in the works right now. I can't really speak on it, but I got a good group of people. We about to bring an amazing project to y'all. It's going to be coming in either late July or early August. But we have a great project coming. I can't speak on it. Lord told me to be quiet. But this one here, Yeah. I'm going back to my roots. I'm gonna put it like that. And if y'all know me, y'all know what that means. So
That's what's up. That's
yeah,
what's
so
up.
I'm
I
going back
love
to
it.
my roots. I got that coming out. And then, like I said, I'm still working on books, still writing. I have another book in the works that's going to be coming out. And it's not going to be my usual, like the Christian and the poetry. It's going to be kind of like a comedic romance novel. And it's
Okay.
funny. And I know my family going to love it because I wrote this book like years ago. And I had a book club with my family members. And it's called Right Under Your Nose. It's a bad boy. So it's time now. We're gonna go ahead and get it to the people. It's really good. It's got some drama, it's got some love, it's got some funny comedic aspects, and it's gonna also give you a little bit of the words, gonna help you through. But it's really funny. It got some great characters in there, some people that you can relate to, people gonna make you laugh, some people gonna remind you of your mud deal, some people that's gonna remind you of your crazy auntie. So it's gonna be a good one. So we got those things in the work, and I'm still writing songs and putting that out there. Got some artists that I'm working with. So
Okay.
lots of great things going on. Still writing, going to always be writing.
Okay. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited. I am so sorry. I forgot one of our sponsors. We have to give a big shout out to Ajaya Walker. She is going up to be Miss Black Girl Magic at the Juneteenth parade in Austin, Texas. We are making sure we need your votes. We need your votes. So we will put that into the chat. So big shout out to her. I'm looking at my phone because they're like, hey, you forgot that one. Listen, y'all, please charge it to me because I look, God has been blessing. God has been blessing. So let me let y'all know what is really going on in 180 Life. I know y'all like, man, what's he got going on? I can finally release. Matter of fact, I should do an exclusive. Y'all want to exclude Keara? I can see you, Keara. Do you want the
Yes.
exclusive? Give me thumbs up. Brad boy, you want the should I get an exclusive? Get a
Come on,
thumbs up.
y'all. Get a thumbs up.
Get
Yes,
a
I want to
thumbs
see it.
Okay. Let me cue it up. So y'all know I just had yeah,
Yeah.
I can't give out the baby now. That I know y'all like, man, he about to show the baby. No, I'm not gonna show the baby. Y'all know we don't show our kids online for a little minute. Y'all gotta wait till they get bigger because some
Yeah.
crazy people out there. But I do have the exclusive. Y'all know we just did a cover with Manny Morales. Let's go down what just has happened the last couple. Hold on, we're gonna click a couple buttons here. I'm in production mode, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Okay, so we're gonna go. Y'all know we just did boom, Kalante Gavin. That interview was ridiculous, right? That interview was super ridiculous, was super fun.
Fire.
So we just did that one. We also last month, this month, the month's not over, May 2024. We have secured with Miss Cece Gabo, recording
Yeah.
artist out of Dallas, Texas. She was
Awesome.
amazing. If you did not read, so the month of June, we will be sitting on June the 6th. We will have Maddie Morales here in studio with us, and we got a heck of a show for the month of June. The month of June, I'm going. Also, we have our Men of Valor, and exclusively right now on 180 Live, I'm going to show you guys. Let's see what month is that. That's June. So this is the month of July. This is the month of July. I never showed this early, but because it's already approved, might as well. It's fitting.
Yeah.
Here y'all go. We will be with Tony and Trisha Man Grant. We will be talking with them. I actually fly to LA in July, so I am
Wow.
excited, excited,
Yeah.
excited for what's to come with the Grant family. If you do not know who that is, Mr. Grant was in plenty of Tyler Perry plays. She is actually in the family business. If you do not watch that show, she is in the family business. So y'all got to catch up because she's gonna give us some exclusives right here on the
Oh
180
my
show.
God.
She's there giving us big shout out to Renee. Kenya Renee. She has a new single out. Oh, I'm so excited. But before we get there, before we get to July, I do have to go to Atlanta a couple times. So big shout out to How Big Is Your Dream out there in Atlanta. Big shout out to all the artists that are having me come out and work with them while I'm in Atlanta. So I'm very excited about that, guys. Big shout out to Z Speaks. She is doing her thing on her podcast. If you
Yeah.
guys are ready to move to the next level with marketing, podcasting, and those of such, reach out to me because I promise the rest of this year, God showed me a vision. Look, Dr. Sin, let me look you in your eye. God, because I ain't gonna even talk to nobody else. Let me talk to you.
Come on.
God showed me a vision that the rest of this year
is going to be totally different. He showed me in December that it was going to be consistent. And I'm like, okay, Lord, how is that? And consistently, God's been showing up when I need him. But then he showed me the rest of this year is going to blow my mind. And it's been like crazy because it's like at the last minute, in the last hour, God's been just showing up and showing out. And I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
Dallas, Texas, I'm coming in August. I do have an August date for Dallas, Texas. So I will be in Dallas, Texas in August with Dr. Keara more in Deadly Sins stage play. So listen. Today's show shows you that not only if you have consistency, but if you keep going, you can accomplish anything. We got to give a big shout out to our young entrepreneurs. This show is dear to my heart. It really means a lot because I love seeing young people that are chasing after entrepreneurship. If I know if I would have had it like somebody to encourage me when I was 21, 22, 23, where would I be at 30 something? I'm gonna say 30 something. Y'all know I gotta say 30 something. But I want them to understand to keep going. And I need y'all to support them. Y'all got to support these young people. As she said, that's still her baby. That's what my mama said. That's my baby. That's my baby. So we are going to let you all go. We are not going to keep the people any much longer. We thank y'all so much for tuning in. And y'all make sure y'all understand it's not how you start, but it's how you finish. Y'all be blessed.
See, when you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're going to have a cold day of hell for somebody trying to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat.